Welcome to the Void, everyone! My name is Liliana, also known as the Trans Fiendling, and today we are going to be finishing up Dishonored 2. Last we left off, we'd had some very impactful conversations. We found out that Megan was Billy Lurk. Well, we kind of found out. Because I have played this a lot, and I've also played Death of the Outsider, I kind of spoiled that super early on, because I forgot that she introduced herself as Megan Foster instead of Billy Lurk to start out with. But she officially shared her secret with us. We did a little bit of reading in her journals, and we also, had a nice chat with Sokolov, wherever he's below decks. And we are going to see if we can save the wonderful city of Dunnnwall. We have our bone charms in order, so let's get started.
If old Samuel could see me now.
I think Samuel will be proud of us. I hope so. Mission 9, Death to the Empress. You must confront Delilah Copperspoon before she changes all the world with her will. Enter Dunnnwall Tower and find a way to reunite Delilah Copperspoon's spirit with her body to make her mortal again. Only then can you eliminate her and take back the throne. That water looks goopy. I love it.
Take me to Dunnnwall Tower. Bring me back to the cage of my own chest.
Oh, I will. Delilah will be made mortal again.
You let your mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting? In a child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford proper burial, while my father rests in the Imperial crypt.
Yes, yes.
You're lying.
You still can't accept it, little girl. Your father was born a nobody. I inhabit your mother's heart, and my body walks the halls of your crumbling palace and sleeps between your sheets.
If I learned anything in Karnaca, it's that birth shouldn't give anyone the right to rule. You earn it every day by serving the people who need you.
Hell
now I'm
yeah.
coming to end your tyranny, Delilah.
That's what I'm talking about. See, that's why I like Emily Caldwin. She's not just, oh yes, ho ho ho, I deserve to rule. Like, sure, don't get me wrong. She started out, she didn't quite have that perspective because she hadn't, don't get me wrong. Corvo, I almost said we because of the first game, but Corvo, her governess, they all did their best to raise her as well as they can. But it's very hard to have perspective without having lived that perspective, which is why I will never be able to speak as an authority on certain things because I will never have the perspective of struggling with that. So not a whole lot here. Good to know. Very good to know. And I vaguely remember how to get to some of these. And so I'm very proud of Emily for learning and, realizing that, she maybe didn't start off the best, but she's learned, and now she actually... I'm not going to, pretend that she has all of the lived experience that, the lower class individuals of Dunnnwall have, like the ones who are economically struggling or, just who have been victims of misfortune, but she at least understands more about the fact that she doesn't have that perspective. That's kind of what I was trying to get at in my video the other day when I was talking about why she's my favorite video game protagonist. Also, hello, welcome to the Void, where I do a touch of makeup that I then realize isn't really going to super show up well on camera, other than the fact that my lips are slightly darker than normal. But that's okay, I wanted to get a little fancy for this episode, because, it's a final episode, she's an Empress, and I figured I'd get a little fancy with it. Dunnnwall Tower. Thomas, 2 days ago, I saw all the Abbeymen gather in the street and march toward Dunnnwall Tower. I had never seen so many of them. They were all reciting the strictures, their voices united. It made me believe the city could be saved. But they haven't returned. Someone said that they couldn't even reach the throne room at the top of the tower, where Empress Delilah sits scheming up whatever comes next. It looks like most of them died at the main gate, Thomas. There are no overseers left in the capital. I'm packing everything and leaving whilst I can. Join me as soon as possible, Hugh. Don't worry, I will do that. Grim tidings from the capital of the Empire. Following the coup, Empress Delilah Caldwin, formerly called Delilah Copperspoon, still sits on the throne of Dunnnwall Tower. The residents of the district have, for the most part, fled. Shops and apartments sit in decay. In some cases, barricades have been erected at narrow streets, attempting to contain the odd cabal of women accompanying our new ruler. Seeking to exploit an opportunity, local gangs are having a field day. I can attest personally to the increased presence of the Hatters, whose numbers have swelled with the recruitment of orphaned children. Your intrepid reporter will continue to bring you news as it happens, and as always, I will interpret the events to the best of my ability. At the Courier, we try to represent all sides that we deem reasonable, but of course we have perspective and we have values, like all journalistic outlets, which will always inform our reporting. You know, that also applies to, like, a lot of things, like, you know, science. And is part of why, oh my, there's so many things. And, it's part of why it's really easy to tell if someone is full of shit or not, if they claim to be purely objective. Because pure objectivity is an illusion. Because even if we don't realize it, all of our experiences that we go through end up coloring our perspective, whether we intend them to or not. So it's best that we, you know, keep things in mind and realize that, okay, this is, you know, how I've interpreted things, but I need to make sure that somebody who has a very different background than myself has a voice, and, you know, maybe run this by somebody who might have a very different take than I do, simply because we have very different experiences. I don't have great examples. I don't have any examples off the top of my head of how this has influenced science, but it's very easy to do a little search to be like, you know, why science isn't actually purely objective, like, you know, we like to think that it is. There's a slight graphic glitch, that's fine. Citizens report troubling events. Troubling signs of mischief have been reported recently in all corners of Dunnnwall. What was thought to be a series of pranks has proven much more widespread and unsettling. Despite the enlightened age in which we live, superstitious folk have begun to rumor-monger of witchcraft. There are reports of dogs shaved to the skin, small owls pinned to doors, lines of salt ominously left below windows, dried rats hung from archways, cats walking backwards who fail to mew, and pots of strange-smelling ointments left underneath beds and writing desks. That all these things might be occurring here in the capital all at once boggles the sternalist's mind. What desperate times, if half of these are true, each odd occurrence seems a bad omen, a warning for terrible things to come. And if, as some say, these antics are the work of Empress Delilah's devout followers, then what hope is there?
Your father stands in my throne room, a statue of cold stone.
Shut up, Lolf. I mean, Delilah. Girl Dina, it is done. Reed finally gave in. She'll drop the warehouse key where we told her, behind some bottles. Don't forget, use her name. You're Miss Fenella Reed, and you are the Boyle Company import manager. Once you've greeted our businessman friend from Morley at the docks, open the warehouse for his crew so they can unload the goods. I'll start transferring them to the shop through the ceiling as soon as they're done. In the meantime, bring the Morlayan to the Boyle office. Pretend that everybody's on holiday for some reason, still mourning the boss maybe. Make him sign some papers, use whatever forms you can find there, and make sure to stamp everything with conviction. Give him a Colero cigar from the reserve, anything to make him trust you. And remember to wear something clean. Everything's got to be finished before sunrise. Patrick. I actually remember, vaguely, where that is. It's like in an alleyway somewhere. Hello.
With all the shops in the district shuttered, this place still might be your best bet.
Good to know, thank you. Let's see, are there...
Everything's gone to the void here. Can't hurt to be stocked up on munitions. hard times in Dunnnwall with the new Empress and her crew taking over.
Yeah, there is stuff back there, but I don't think there's really anything I'm gonna actually need.
Step up and see what I've got.
Alright, I'll step up and see what you've got. Okay, what do I have? What do I have? What do I need? I have sleep darts. I have lots of those. I'll stock up on those because fuck them and their void-forsaken bloodfly pets. Yeah, I'll go ahead and max those out.
I don't know how long Dunnnwall is going to stand.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and get that. I don't need it, but I'll get it so that the heart will shut up. I will get that. I could steal it, but I'm not going to.
Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear.
I don't know if there are any clockworks. I know there's some skelly dogs, but I don't know if there are any clockworks. Yeah, I really do not need any upgrades.
Come back next time you need something.
I will. Don't you worry. I will.
Welcome back.
Also, I decided that, you know, since this is final episode in Emily's an Empress, I'm wearing probably the nicest thing I own, which is the same dress I wore to my friend's wedding when I was the maid of honor.
Us from tearing up everything in the city.
Dear old Dad says that Emmett Lark built this place.
Oh, who cares who built it? Old Lady Grithers lived here when I was growing up. She's gone now, trampled underfoot.
I wonder if I can domino through. Interesting. Well, that's good to know. Okay. I was trying to listen to that really pretty song, but, you know, I accidentally stumbled across dialogue instead. So, that's fine. Anything down here? I'm also going to do something incredibly unwise, but I'm going to do something kind of smart to offset that fact. Hello, thank you. I don't really need you. I really don't need money items anymore, because I have, like, unless I go to, unless I go to, restock, unless I go to restock, like, darts and stuff, I don't, I've still, after everything, after getting, every upgrade that I could need, or want, well, okay, after ever getting an upgrade that I want, after, you know, upgrading all the things, like, capacities and things that I want, I still have 3,000-ish coins. Oh, you know, something I keep on meaning to do and have consistently forgotten to do up till now is look to see if the clockworks count against my gosh darn chaos count. But that's okay. I mean, it would be a little weird for me to not have at least some chaotic actions, because I'm a very chaotic individual. Unfortunately, due to, just stress and reality, I'm not necessarily always the most energetic individual, which is slightly unfortunate, I'm aware, because I am very well aware that, YouTube being an energetic fuck is a massive, massive assistance. But I still do my best. I try to bring the good energy. Though, I mean, I'm also not going to make fun of this game or, you know, make light of it because this game is very important to me. I will give it the energy I think it deserves. Or rather, you know, this is a very serious game to me, so I'm not gonna, you know, make light of it.
There are cracks in the world from the outsider's birth, and we draw from these fractures.
Oh!
Through them. There are marks on our flesh, made by the knife of Dunnnwall.
Oh, like the knife?
Doubt who hides in the world and breathes still.
Oh. Alright, he is still alive. I don't like that. Okay, so one is like way over there, one is in the glitching tower, so okay, we're good. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. I mean, we're gonna be chaotic neutral because I do everything in a chaotic neutral fashion. I don't do anything in a good fashion. I don't like good. Feels like saying I'm anything good feels like I'm either presuming to know what is deemed good, which I will never claim to know, and /or, depending on the specific instance in which I'm talking about, feels like I'm kind of like people have certain expectations about that, and I'm not really all about that life. I'm not about living up to other people's expectations. I'm about living up to my own expectations. My own expectations are to be a chaotic, silly, protective individual who makes sure that people are taken care of and happy. Also, something I had a thought of as I was getting ready is that, you know... Okay, and also keep in mind that I am... the following statements are... they are following traditional expectations, / like the binary expectations, which are not ones I support, but just something that I do find... I found something funny within them. Which is that I find it very, very funny that since the people who society at large generally expects to wear makeup aren't the ones with the short hair that has very, very little chance of getting, like... Oh, shit. Like, getting caught or, like, you know, blowing into, like, you know... For example, I'm wearing lipstick. It's not, you know, the gender that's people, or the society expect to wear makeup, but, or to, you know, to have shorter hair, which would have no way of getting into, you know, your makeup. But it's, no, it's the, you know, the people that society largely expects to have really long, lustrous, beautiful hair, which, don't get me wrong, I absolutely do. That, trust me when I say, I cannot count how many times my makeup is like my hair has been like blown around, either because I just move a lot, or just due to like a breeze or something, and ends up like I have to kind of like pull it out of my face and it tracks across my makeup and it's ugh, feels nasty. I just thought that was dumb. Okay, let's see. Oh, where do I... Actually, I want to go into this building because I want to... Can I? No, I can't domino you all, but I can... I can't domino them. I have tested that extensively. But I can use mesmerism on them. Okay, and then... Okay, so that's gotten a few of them. Oh wait, I don't know why I did that. Oh, because it might knock them out. Wait, where did the white one go? Did the white one wander off, or did it get knocked out? Okay, well, I'm going to trust that we don't need the, you know, I got that one, that I don't need to worry about a thing. Ugh, that's rough. Just because I want to double check. Also, like, there is going to be a witch over there somewhere. But I just want to make sure there aren't any doggos that are going to be a problem. Any notes in here? No, just an empty bottle. I saw those rats, and I thought that they were hounds moving, and I might have maybe just about pissed myself. Just a little bit, not a lot. But it definitely was a moment of, shit. They had eyes. I'm almost certain people are so ready for me to finish this sentence, or the series, so that they no longer have to hear that constantly. Who are you, friends? You look like hatters, if I had to take a guess.
We'll have to get this thing onto a boat. No one buying in Dunnnwall right now.
Alright, no, you're definitely hatters, because we found the note saying that, hey, we took over this place, because everyone's fucked.
Maybe the academy one.
Hi.
This part of the city's a graveyard. I don't know whether to run or settle in.
Both. Sounds like both, somehow. I don't know how you do both, but both.
So long ago, we ran across the rooftops, made campfires in the graveyard, slept through the day.
Now no one's even got much to rob.
I mean, that's what I do currently. Well, most of that. Well, okay, one of those things. I sleep through the day. We recently went through this, I'm pretty sure. I wake up at 4 p.m. All going well, my new pattern's going to be getting up at, you know, around then, going for a walk, and then starting my day, because, well, I would like to fit into my corsets again, because I look hot in them. And the pandemic has not been kind to my ability to wear my corsets. Shit! That was not intentional vertical unwiseness. Me, I'm gonna take this game very seriously. Also, me makes a bit out of me being dumb with vertical exploration. Is there anyone else in this place, or is it just the two of you down there at this point? It looks like it's just you two, so I'm not gonna domino anyone anymore. I'm just gonna go knock you the fuck out. Oh, please don't be dead. Okay, thank the void. I mean, thank you. If I wanted a clock, I would have my take the pick. Just to double check. It's cool someone else is awake in here. Hi! Hi! Don't let the bug flies, don't let the blood flies bite. Okay. Anything important in here? There's a sword. I don't need a sword. I have my dad's sword. So I don't need your sword. Thank you, though. I'm not gonna bother robbing the registers. Y'all have probably already done that. And as much as I hate the boils, I want them to at least have something because, you know... Well, I wasn't trying to break the door, but that works. Doesn't matter if it's the youngest Caldwin or the Lord Protector Caldwin. Both of us say fuck the boils. Apparently.
Your Majesty, you're alive.
Correct.
It's been almost 2 months, hasn't it?
Just about. Can I talk to you? I can't talk to you. Hi, man.
I've been down in Karnaca trying to figure out how all this happened, with Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos.
And were you successful?
Yeah, a bit.
Things are a mess here.
I know how to beat Delilah now. I'm going to retake my throne and find a way to help my father.
That's the best news I've heard in a long while. You'll have my
It'll go off
support.
otherwise.
Whatever you need, just ask.
Once
Okay.
it's safe, just tell the public what happened. If I come out on top, I'll invite you to Dunnnwall Tower to conduct an interview.
Yeah, I don't need really any of that, but I'll take the grenade. Or no, I'll take the gun ammo since I've wasted some of mine being noisemakers. Wait, hold on. Is that something that you've already typed up but haven't printed yet, majorly? Empress and Royal Protector exonerated, victims of clever conspirators. On these trusted pages, we have often speculated that the Crown Killer... about the Crown Killer. At first, we believed that the monster took orders directly from the throne. Yet, recent events have led bare innumerable facts that leave Empress Emily Caldwin and her royal protector, Corvo Atano, free of all such doubts. Not only are they no longer implicated in these gruesome murders, but they themselves are the victims of the clever conspirators bent on destroying their exemplary reputations. Evidence now points to an assassin from Karnaca, possibly taking orders from none other than Duke Luca Abel and Delilah Copperspoon. However, this venerable institution is reluctant to arrive at conclusions before the whole truth is known. We will keep you aware of events as they transpire, dear readers. I suspect, I could be wrong, but I suspect that that isn't one that's been, like, printed in mass and distributed, because otherwise, I don't think this person would still have their head. Oh, also, speaking of pronouns and such, I realize this is a phenomenal time and place to make this announcement. But I am switching my primary pronouns. Say that 3 times fast. Primary pronouns. Ugh. Anyway, so I am still going to be using she, her, but those are going to be like my secondary pronouns. My primary and preferred pronouns are going to be fiends. Which I understand, like, it is like a bit weird, like, figuring out how to conjugate with them, but it's kind of simple. It's just, you know, unless it's something that you would normally be saying, like, that's hers, it's just fiend. It's like, who's that belong to? Oh, that's fiends. Oh, who's Lily? Oh, that's fiend. Right there. So, you know. Fun facts. Yes, I did just do the bisexual finger gun. Technically, in this case, it's the pansexual finger gun, but all the same. Shit, I keep forgetting that I no longer just destroy the coverings, but also, you know, the entire fucking door. Okay. Let's go back here. Shoop. So I believe, what are you? Oh, okay, you're the door I could have just gone through. That's fine. Yeah, there's the key.
The food runs out, I'll make my way over to the south bank. Maybe better over there.
I wouldn't count I wouldn't count on it. Actually, why did I take these things? Oh, hey, metal
I've heard
crate.
some of Delilah's lot is set up on Caldwell's bridge. No one can cross.
That's good to know.
Oh?
Hello.
Who are you?
I'm not a friend to your new Empress, Delilah.
Thank the
Correct.
stars for that.
Hmm.
I've been hiding here since the coup. Worked in the carriage rails before things went to pieces.
I've been in Karnaca for over a month. What can you tell me?
Yeah, please
First,
update from
there
the
was
streets.
fighting. Delilah's bunch against those in the city watch who were still loyal.
Think the void there
People
were
tried to
some
barricade the
non-turncoats.
streets to put up a wall around the tower. Eventually, the overseers came down, led by the High Overseer himself.
Oh shit.
They fought against Delilah's witches. That's the only word for them. But I haven't seen an overseer in a while now.
Yeah, it didn't sound like that went too good.
There
Too
was
well.
rioting over food.
I can English.
People have fled the district mostly. Not long ago, someone came by in the dead of the night, pushing a carriage toward the tower.
Oh?
Looked like bones. Maybe from a
Oh.
whaling slaughterhouse. No idea why Delilah would want that.
I have some thoughts.
Thanks for what you've told me. Stay hidden for a few more days. Maybe things will get better after that.
I love Empress Emily Caldwell so glitching much. So like, for anyone, you know, who's kind of like, I've mentioned my Empress D&D character a lot on this channel because things make me think of her a lot because, you know, I play her every like week. But like, if everyone's ever like curious like what kind of energy she gives off, or like at least that I'm aiming to have her give off, it's very much so like end game Emily with the whole like compassion towards her people, but also, you know, absolutely hellbent on destroying the people who are hurting her people. That's the vibes that I have for Ira. I've literally written like entire like multi-page speeches for her to give to her people before. Also, so fun fact, that, well, I think it's fun, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, that's such a huge change for the drow. I'm aware. She doesn't have any actual heirs right now, as far as like, there you are. Oh, I so want to kill you. Whoa. Okay. Well, before you notice me, I'm gonna take care of that. So like, I realize obviously this would be like a big change for the drow, that's kind of the point. But, oh, there's lots of stuff. Is that a safe? Or is this the hidden room house? But, like, you know, there's the whole, like, concept of, like, the Royal Trust that I read about in the book series recently-ish. Okay, recently compared to whenever I, like, made this decision for her. But, like, she, you know, there's, like, a letter saying, like, hey, should something happen to... Well, actually... Since you already noticed me. Like, you know, if something happens to our ruler and, you know, there's no, like, since there's no heir, here's, you know, here's what we're supposed to do. And there's a... Okay, so obviously, like, child leaders are always kind of like a, like, not the best place. But there's this one little kid who has utmost faith in Ira. And, like, he has so much faith in her, he basically boosted her, like, ascension to godhood a shitload just by himself because of how much he has faith in her. Last entry in a sailor's diary. 15th. Born in Dunnnwall, thought I'd die here too. But I gotta go find a new home. It ain't one way or the other to me who runs the Empire. You Horn from way back, his granddaughter, Lady Emily, this new Delilah, whoever. None of them could be like Jessamine. She really had something special. Anyway, I'd stay, but Dunwall's gone to junk, and there ain't nothing here for an old sailor. I'm gonna get killed in the streets just for buying an ale, that's what. I got one regret, that's I'll never see my secret room again. Been working on it since I was a young man, my shrine. Lucky little tidbits I found here and there. My whalebone carvings. Quite a collection. But I can't bring a whole room with me now, can I? Anyway, I ain't so old that I can't start a new shrine wherever I wash up. Maybe Tivia. Well, there's... Oh, well, you're highlighted, so... I'm going to make a presumption. But yeah, this little kid has, like, shitloads of faith in hydrate, and so, like, he basically, the DM gave me a choice of whether I would get, divine intervention early, or an alteration of divine intervention whenever I would normally get divine intervention. And I went with the altered version, but that's for another discussion. Okay, let me just preen a little bit, cause gotta go see Outsider Senpai for the last time. I have my void overlay on. Yes, yes I do. Wonderful.
Welcome home, Your Majesty.
Thank you, darling.
Delilah's waiting for you. She's been sleeping badly for the last couple of weeks.
That's good.
Because that piece of her you are carrying around has been calling out, begging her to take it back.
Oh.
She feels the same craving, but she'll fight to the death to stop you from putting her spirit back where it belongs.
Well, she can try, but she's not going to succeed.
Be careful in Karnaca.
Of course!
Let's see how that serves you in the tower.
Because we gotta take care of our people.
Delilah's got the throne, and she's got your father. But now, she's got a secret as well.
I like secrets. Are you gonna tell me secrets? No? Okay. Also, like, I know people have pointed it out. I don't know if I've pointed it out. I don't know if I have pointed it out in this playthrough. But I absolutely love how the Outsider went from the first game, and, like, he pretends to still be this way, but he's very much so not. But, like, in the first game, he very much so pretended to be like, ah, yes, I don't play favorites, I just, you know, want people to be interesting, and I want to make things interesting. Anonymous letter. Miss Fenella Reed, are you really going to keep living in a ruin, with your leg still broken, out of misguided loyalty to your boss? He is dead and he was an asshole, everybody knows that. I don't give your building 3 days before it falls to the ground. By that time, you could be sailing to Driscoll on the ship I told you about. The captain will grant you passage for free if I give him the word. You're leaving this afternoon. All you have to do is pass by that little courtyard behind the Dunnnwall courier and do as I told you. Nobody will know. Go back to your family, leave Dunnnwall, and forget about the Boyle Company. This is your last chance. A friend. So like, you know, the first oh, you died, didn't you? Well, that's fine. I don't care about one accidental death. Well, okay. I would if it were a civilian, but it's not. And literally all of Delilah's people can go fuck themselves. I think there's a painting in this building again. Maybe not. Oh, oops, I thought... Huh? Whatever. But just, like, it's really funny how, like, he's, you know, very much so... I don't play favorites, I don't have favorites, but also absolutely fuck this bitch Delilah and everything that she stands for. It makes me happy. Partially because I love it whenever there's, like, those sorts of characters that, you know, pretend... Huh? What do you say? That one looks dead. Oh, you're hung. You've been hanged. I'm sorry for that, sir. You're still alive. Nope. None of you are giving me any red dots, which means that you're not awake. I did just hear a bark, though. Which means someone is awake. Oh, well, that kind of worked. That mainly worked. Yeet. Okay, well, it's not super close, at least. Can I cut you down? I don't like you, but... Nope, well, that's really unfortunate. You know, at least y'all died for a good cause for glitching ones instead of just being assholes. Like, you know, normal for the fucking overseers. Yes, I'm going to disrespect the dead because the dead would disrespect me.
Jessamine and I played parlor games in Dunnnwall Tower.
Yeah?
She cheated every time.
Did you play Pin the Conspiracy on the shitty bitch? Attention visitors. If you come to see Dr. Galvani, well, you better run and buy yourself a ticket to Tivia, because that's where he's been headed. Poor man said he's afraid to live in a city where the kitchen maid's bastard daughter can set her cheap bottom on the throne, and where him the Hatter gang have taken over for the city watch. I'm not the one saying it, that's his own words. But I guess that situation is just fine for us common folk, as he refused to buy a ticket for me to come along with him. If you have business in his home, I still got the key, and I'll come once a week to get the I'll come once a week to do the cleaning. But I ain't making tea or anything. Margot Moss, housekeeper. And you are unfortunately dead, because I just found you, I just found your body, and it had the key to that house on it. Also, I shot a second dog somewhere. With a sleep dart. That sounded terrible. I shot a dog with a sleep dart to non-lethally take them out. But I don't know where it is. I know I got this one. Maybe I only needed to shoot that one. Maybe the others were already unconscious. And I'm just misremembering. Because I do not, in fact, have a perfect memory. Okay, so we could go through here, but I want to do two things. One, I want to check out what's inside this house, mainly because I suspect there's a painting in there, because Galvani was, you know, a rich fucker. We saw him in the first game. Looks like there was a painting, but it's already been got. Oh hey, I'm also gonna guess that's a safe combination. Oh, that's just a coin. You're just money, but I suppose I'll take you anyway. What was that code? 451? Oh, you are an empty safe. But I'm still gonna open you anyway. Why? Because why not? Well, I guess there's no argument that would have saved me a couple seconds of time, but that's fine. Okay. The second thing I wanted to do... Oh, that's the second one I shot. The second thing I want to do, because I found out about that I could do it whenever I was doing... Whenever I was like going through these missions in the sandbox mode to get screenshots. And it is honestly quite amazing, and also makes me happy, and also is really funny. There will be a little tiny bit of metagaming, because I do know how one thing is going to play out, but I'm fine with that. I'm comfortable with that. I'm not too upset. Especially because I kind of assume that at this point people who are watching me play this probably haven't played it themselves, probably aren't interested in playing it themselves, but are interested in the story. Like, I know at least one person watching fits that description. And so, it's fine. I like showing off lots of tricks. Oh, hello. I like showing off lots of fun little tricks and, you know, giving a little bit of inside baseball type information. I believe it's... I believe it's right about here. I could be wrong. And then let us see. Can I... Oh wait, there's a bone charm nearby? Oh right, in the... Oh, but I think you're like, I have to actually get inside first, right? Oh, no I don't. What are you? Hardiness. You know, I missed you whenever I was coming through. Admittedly, I wasn't using the heart a whole lot, because it didn't really matter. I mean, I don't know why I'm looking at hardiness. It's not going to glitching matter. Yeah, maximum health is increased. Woo! Now, like, in an adrenaline build, like, you know, block the secret passage. I want the back route out of the tower blocked off in case anyone else knew about the former Empress's secret exit. Work all night if you have to. I'm going to assume that's from Delilah, who's come a long way from New York City, apparently. But, you know, clearly it was not a positive influence on her. Okay. Well, actually, You know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to take this back. And then just make sure I get out of here really quickly. Because as we established in the party episode, I quite enjoy the, like... Oh, hello, I'm deep in enemy territory. Let me just make an announcement. I really vibe with that.
To the people of Dunnnwall, those of you surviving here in the shadow of the tower where I was born. Under Delilah, you've endured much over the last weeks. But now your rightful Empress has returned. And I will expend my last breath returning stability and peace to your lives. On this I swear.
Yeah, now we gotta go. Gotta go right now. Gotta go. Oh, shit. Is that not a place you can actually go to? Well, apparently not. Whoops. You know, Dishonored 2, the bit's only really funny whenever it's intentional, otherwise it just makes me look bad. So, you know, if you can give me a heads up whenever we're going to do some vertical noises, that would be splendid. Okay, so they're going to appear over there. But I don't know if I can knock them out and still have what happened, what I want to happen. Can I? Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love the speech, but I am gonna...
No way. Huh?
'Cause if...
Too late for her.
I mean...
my sisters! We need to protect our mistress from this threat. Where are you hiding?
I'm right here. Can you not see me? Hello?
Feed you to the blood flies, murderer.
Genuinely kind of wish I had time stopped because that would make this much easier.
You don't stand a chance anyway.
You had no right, you butcher.
I mean, I didn't do that. I mean, here, if it'll make you feel better. What?
No.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll find find you, I swear.
Wait, hold on. What just happened? I'm very confused. I don't know. Did I accidentally kill one of them by yeeting the other body into her? Because if so, that's hilarious. But okay, let's just leave around here. And then let's see if... Because supposedly, if you make that announcement, and then kind of just dally around... Hello? Maybe I just needed to, like, freaking run out of there before they had a chance to do anything. Okay, fine. Take two. Mainly just because, like, I think this will be really cute and I want to see if it works. Because I really like the thing that'll happen. Because it's really cool. It's really creepy, but it's really cool. And if for some reason someone's starting with this, then I want them to see it. Because you may not have, like... seen, heard it, whatever, if you, you know, started with the first game instead of the second game. Or started with the second game instead of the first game. Which, again, no judgment. But why? Just legitimately, the way my ADHD manifests, it bugs me if I don't go chronologically. Most of the time. There are sometimes where it's just like, fuck chronology. I need my comfort episode, or, you know, my comfort game, or whatever. I'm also the kind who, I won't just watch one episode of something. If it's something I'm returning to, I'll, I'll binge watch. Okay. I don't know how I didn't just die, but I'm okay! Cool! Wonderful! The hanging people keep messing me up because I keep thinking they're like actual people who can see me. Speaking of things, I'm gonna run back to the black market. Hope I can still hear the loudspeaker.
Welcome back. I'll take that deal. City is falling apart.
Yeah, I know.
Always open.
I'm sorry about the whole city thing. Are you gonna do it? Well, okay, that works. Darn. So... apparently, I don't know, maybe I didn't do it fast enough, I don't know. But what's supposed to happen is that one of the witches will, like, come back over the loudspeaker and sing Drunken Wailer, which is an amazing song that they wrote for the trailer for the first game. And it's really cool and really creepy. It's, you know, it's kind of an obvious parody of Drunken Sailor. And, like, the original, like, on the trailer is sung by, like, a little kid, and it's very, 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 very terrifying, because it's, like, you know, little kid voice, like, what do we do with the drunken whaler? Like, very much so terrifying vibes. Especially since, like, most of the things they suggest doing are, like, feeding him to rats, or shooting him in the head, or other such things. through the heart with the loaded pistol. It's amazing. It's wonderful. Also, is pretty good voice read for one of my D&D characters. Katana's not had a good life. They have a much better life now, because they have friends. But oh boy, did they not start out that way. Poor little trapped tiefling. Okay. You know, the upside of not using a lot of different things is that I really don't have to worry about finding a whole lot of them. It annoys me that, like, their swords and their helmets show up simply because... Well, I mean, I guess it's good for aiming. But... Wait, Coldridge Canal? I don't think I've used this door before. We are going into some uncharted territory, folks. Plamped. I'm certain what the actual case is that I've been here before, but it's like I've not been here through this passageway before, and so that's why I'm like, what? Coldridge Canal. Like, I'm assuming this is the same place that the prison is on. What is the point of this? Hello? Not gonna lie, I'm real uncomfy, cause like, this is Dishonored. There are fish everywhere that just like to eat people and chew on people. And I don't want them chewing on me. I would prefer to remain unchewed if that is an option. Okay, so I can't go that way. I saw fish. I don't like it. Oh, please. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, of course, it's not super good. I think that's just an alternate way into the palace, which is cool. Very, very cool. We're climbing. Okay, well, fine. Fuck you. If you're gonna be a pain, then I will just go about you the supernatural way instead of the, you know, just normal person way. That's just my approach to everything. Puzzles, gender, political opinions. Much more fun to just go about it the supernatural way than the normal way. But Lily, what do you mean by that? That doesn't make sense for some of those things. Well, that would be telling now, wouldn't it? Oh, for outsiders' sake. Is there a... Oh, hey. Do 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 do. You know, let's just try this. Oh, you've seen me in your dreams? Oh, that's so cute. I can't say the same. You know, the way that like the noise that thing makes whenever like it shifts, kind of sounds a little bit like insect wings to me, or at least like chitin. And I'm kind of torn about that. Because on one hand, if like scorpion, chitin good. But if like insect of any sort, chitin bad. heighten very, 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 very bad. Because insects are incredibly bad. Okay, you're a skelly dog. Let's just go over here. Nope, that's not gonna quite work. Just that way I avoid hurting myself, because I was gonna hurt myself otherwise. Not intentionally. I never hurt myself intentionally. Well, okay. I have definitely intentionally done things that have accidentally hurt myself. But
Shade and hue, dig and crack, crush and mix, eyeless black.
8 hands sift and 8 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Ancient mud and stinking clay, yellow dyes for golden day.
6 hands sift and 6 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Ammonia drowns precious
1,
copper.
2, 3, 4.
Cyan leads to dreams improper.
4 hands sift and 4 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
You seem to be the common denominator.
Placenta, rind and wash, rich magenta.
I'm sorry?
2 hands sift and 2 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Shade and hue, dig and crack, crush and mix, eyeless black.
I think, y'all got some, I think it's safe to say, weird shit going on. Crimson and Black. Camilla. Not Camilla! I have a special job for you and a few others, Coven sister. I am at work on an important painting, my final masterpiece, and I require some rare pigments to see to completion. Move in secret, be quick. Gather what you need, use the thigh bone of a drowned sailor to crush and mix the colors. Gather 20 banded slugs, seal them together in a jar until only one remains. It will be large and shiny. Yes, fat near to bursting. Crush it with your fingers and capture the ooze in a vessel. Use this to give the pigments a finer consistency. My love for you only grows. Your Empress forever, Delilah. Look, you're making me rethink some decisions, Delilah, as far as, like, nicknames and titles of things. So if you could quit calling yourself certain things, that would be greatly appreciated. Moonshine! Enduring allies. I don't know what that does. I honestly don't think I care. Oh. Hello. Goodbye. I really... Please don't tell me you're... Okay, good. I really do love snap reflexes. There's just something so satisfying about, like, someone, like, you know, doing that, and then someone being, like, noticing you, but just being able to be like, choop, and then pull the dart out of them before they've even hit the ground. Damn, I can't get close enough to do that thing, so we'll go plan B instead. And are you close enough? Did you get... Yes, yes you did. Oh, please don't tell me you're dead. I suppose in that case, if that one witch did die, Domino would have been counterproductive, because then I would have killed multiple people instead of just one. Unconscious. Oh, unconscious! Wonderful! Her little spill down the stairs did not kill her. That's good. That's what we love to see. We love to see it. We don't like to see Like, it's not their fault that they were led on by a power-hungry, charismatic lady with weird abilities. It's like, it's not their fault. Oh, hi! Can you perhaps... Have you tried... Do you have a second to talk about our Lord and Savior unconsciousness?
That makes it easier to collect. Less messy. I can still smell it.
Okay.
How much of the algae does our Lady Delilah want? And what's it for? Tell me. I won't let the secret slip. She just needs a bit. And if you promise to keep your tongue in your head, I'll tell you. It's part of her new undertaking.
Oh.
A painting to end old paintings, she says. Some great new magics she's concocting. After taking Dunnnwall Tower itself, what more could our mistress want? Delilah wants the
unlimited
whole world's
power.
love. The seas around it and the stars above it.
Wait, sees, that's not how the world quite works, but okay. Unless you're like a weird mix of flat earther. That didn't sound particularly good. But hey, you're only unconscious, so that's all I really give a shit about. So long as my low chaos run is protected, that's the most important thing. Kind of joking, not entirely joking though. I also did not look up for this game if you can. So I think I mentioned in my first Dishonored playthrough that once you get to the final mission, you can essentially, if you so choose, and I forget if I did in the first one, but you can essentially just go apeshit, and no matter how many people you kill, even if you kill every single person and do all the chaotic actions and don't do any of the, but don't do any of the, like, the low chaos options. Oh, you're dead. That's unfortunate. Oh, but so, like, even if you do all of the high chaos things and don't do any of the, like, low chaos options in the final mission in Dishonored 1, you still can end up with a low chaos, like, run overall, like, the low chaos ending, so long as up until that point you have done all low chaos things. How did you get knocked out? Did you all... Oh, wait, did you all... That's funny. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think what they did was, I think that they, like, they went, like, they saw their friend pass out, and then they came into range of my little friend. Wait. Oh, I know exactly where we are. We're in your mom's grave. I'm just gonna do this again, because that worked beautifully. What? But I hope everyone saw that witch in the corner over there. Wait, where did that come from? Also, please tell me you're alive. Thank Void. Piece of paper. Oh no, you're a blank piece of paper that doesn't actually have words on it. That's unfortunate. A little bit annoying, but that's fine. I didn't even realize that this was like an accessible spot, because it would have been kind of really cool to get screenshots from like the same location that I got screenshots for the final thumbnail. For the first episode, or for the final episode of the first game. Well, of the main storyline. Because I'm pretty sure this is where I took my screenshots for that thumbnail from. That or it was down in the water. One of the two. Do. Oh, for Void's sake. Are there any witches over there? Oh, hey, there's a painting. I don't see any witches. So I'm just gonna... Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry that, you know... Oh, that's a fucked thought I hadn't considered before. I really hope... Okay, so my assumption previously had simply been that all of those, like, all of the corpse dogs, they, like, I've been assuming that they're not, like, sacrificed to make them, that they're just, like, oh, this poor hound, well, we can, like, give it new life and, you know, give it new meaning and stuff. I really hope they're not intentionally killing otherwise perfectly healthy dogs, just so they have their, like, super undead scary dogs. Until told otherwise, I'm going to presume that they are, like, they are loyal companions that they wish to not lose, rather than perfectly fine companions that they chose to make undead. With one exception being that, like, if it was some sort of, like, they used outsider powers to cast Awaken on the dogs, and the dogs were like, no, that's cool, make us undead. That would be fine. Lucas has eyes upon me. I don't know. Making undead sentinels like that is a thing of consent to me. So I know there's a thing inside of there. How do I get inside, though? Well, there are these very convenient pipes, so I'm going to make some assumptions. Oh, hey, a big chest full of stuff, probably. Yes, am I gonna have to crawl up inside like you do the final mission of the first game? Because that symmetry would be kind of really cool, and I approve. Lissa, you like your assignment? I'm bored out of my skull. I say let's open up the waterlock and have our own Imperial fleet. I volunteer to be Delilah's first captain. Ronica, you always was a fool. We had to close the waterlock so that no ships or anything can get in. Delilah's orders. She got enough to concern her without someone sneaking in through there. Keeping the tower safe is her first priority, like she said just a night ago, which you would know if you hadn't been out looting. Yes, I saw you slip away. Lissa, I heard her message. Belinda passed it on when I came back, and if we stayed in the waterlock instead of keeping it blocked off with all the old blockade junk, we would keep anyone from creeping up on the tower. So I still don't see why we can't have our own fleet of ships with me, captain. I love, like, I don't know, that's very cute. Bimbo witch energy. Well, clearly there's some sort of entrance that's fine, because there's a bone charm. Oh, wait. Never mind. Resilient. Wait. Did I just get two of the same thing? Oh, no. Resilient and enduring. Those are the ones that I got. My apologies. So I think... yeah, we have one last rune. And then we can focus on story things. It's so pretty. Oh, also, okay, kind of lied. I'm gonna go visit Mom's grave. Yes, I'm calling her Mom. She was Emily's mom. Also, I forget what line it is specifically, but, like, there was one line where Emily seemed very, very, very proud to be called, like, just the way that she reacted seemed like it was very, very specifically being happy.
Hatred for my mother knows no end.
To be called, like, the Empress's or the Empress's daughter, and that's also part of why I'm like, Emily Caldwin is trans. No one can help you, dear sister. You didn't break it, you little, or I didn't break it, you little liar. No one remembers the truth except me, Jessamine. I will always remember.
Mother, I wish we could talk just one more time.
Yeah, okay. I was worried that was gonna be a trap. Because I do know there are a couple things that are trapped in this area. Well, this level. Okay. Apparently I missed a rune whenever I was in this little side room earlier, so let's go get that. Take care of that problem. What? I'm sorry? Is there a rat tunnel somewhere that I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing something. No, that wouldn't work. Hmm. Why can't I get back there? I'm gonna move you so I don't end up accidentally murdering you. Not that you really deserve much consideration given all the shit that you're helping to assist with. But at the same time... Oh, here we go. I knew there was a trick to it. I'm like, there's a way. I know there's a way. Sewer and pump. What? Okay. Sewer and pump room inspection. Water levels normal. Had to burn a few river crusts next to gate 2B. What about 9S? Is there gate 9S? They shouldn't come back this time. Water levels normal. Severe rain. Water levels above normal. Can't believe what happened today. It looks like we got ourselves a new Empress out of nowhere. I don't like it. I didn't get word from anyone. Not sure if I'm supposed to continue working as usual. Removed a dead hound stuck in gate 14D. It didn't feel safe outside. I'll just hide here for a while. I found myself a good spot near the pump room. I heard people talking in the sewers. 2 of those strange women who came to live in the tower with the new Empress. They were collecting moss and algae from the walls. Stayed maybe an hour, scraping and chanting. I wonder what it is for. Are they cleaning the sewers? That doesn't make any sense. And do they know I still work here? Does anyone? The women came back, still scratching the sewer walls for algae, but they talked about human bones they need for some kind of recipe. Or maybe I misunderstood. What should I do? I need to get out before they find me, or before I starve to death. I'll take my chances tonight. Well, I don't see any corpses around here. It seem to be person corpses, so I'm gonna assume that you got out. Do I take the really cool... Actually, no, I'm gonna take the way in that I've not seen before. Because, like, I will say one, I suppose you would say, weakness with Dishonored 2 is that, at least to my memory, and those are very modulated rat noises, but, like, in the first game, I seem to remember that, like, once you've either, like, found or heard about an alternative path for a quest objective, it'll highlight it for you, but this one doesn't, and so, like, I don't know if I've ever used this particular entrance into the tower, so. Oh, well, that's pleasant. Possession. If you jump or fall from a great height, possess a person or animal on the way down to break your fall. That does work. Now, where am I? And please don't tell me there are blood flies nearby. I will change my mind and go back in the normal way. Well then. Note from Delilah. Following the Abbey's pathetic assault, I want the power shut off in the security room, and I want this rickety old contraption locked. No more supplicants from the city riding up to beg for my graces. Come to my throne only if your need is dire, and woe be to anyone from outside the coven who disturbs me while I'm painting. The overseers were probably the last of our significant enemies, and now they're beaten. I trust you can handle anyone else who, pardon me, comes along. Your Empress, Delilah
I'll
Caldwin.
have to reach the security room to restore electricity to the tower and get the elevator working.
Oh, okay, I will say, don't get me wrong, fuck Delilah, but I do love their choice in decoration. That shouldn't make me happy, but it kinda does. I'm sorry? Oh, I see. Okay, so I don't have very far that I can do anything. That's fine. I do know there's a thing coming up. Or it might be inside here. That's a trap. So I will set a little counter trap of my own.
A few days ago, she was spending all her time in that bleak little overseer chapel. What's afoot? What's she working on? She probably found it funny, using the chapel as a studio, mixing pigments where those fools used to preach their nonsense. But she moved to the throne room when she was ready to start her new painting.
Well, that's good to know.
Exciting when she starts to sculpt or paint. Yes, but this one is special. Delilah says it's going to change everything, the world and all the spheres beyond. Go sneak a peek of it, if you dare.
Thank you for the intel, ladies. I'm not presuming, they constantly call each other sister. And such. Dunnnwall Tower map. If you like maps, here you go. I personally... the maps don't help me in the slightest. Oh right, bone charms. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I thought there were gonna be a lot more here. Yeah, this is the trap. If I remember right, if I touch those, witches are gonna start popping out of places. Can I? Though I don't know if it's approach or if it is just... like, I don't know if it's approach or if it's touch.
Delilah's in the throne room. I can use the elevator to reach her. The High Overseer.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't have much sympathy for him. Like, genuinely speaking, perhaps if, you know, he hadn't been such a dick, things would have been set in place better so that, you know, this sort of shit wouldn't happen.
I've no time to cry and bleed. Catch me if you can. I'll grind your skull into a very fine powder and drink it with tea.
Sure you will. Anyone else want to try their hand? I thought I was going to kill this one because I accidentally hit the wrong button, but I apparently missed hitting it. Just barely. Oh, cool. So, you know, my preparations actually did pay off. Unnerving target, shivering silhouette. I think I already had those. I thought. Who knows? Not I. Yeah, I know I have 2 new bone charms, but I don't really think they're gonna be much help. Cool. I was hoping there'd be a purpose coming back here. You know what? And I don't know how I feel about this, but most likely speaking, the, like... Oh, hello. Hi, I don't know how you didn't see me, but okay. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Drats, I did lose 2 darts though. That's very unfortunate. I had a thought. Don't know what it was. Oh, I think, very depressingly, the most probable source for their, hounds... Oh, shit.
It has nothing to do with me. This is magic, not touched by the void at all. Could we make one of bones, I wonder? Like the grave hounds.
Delilah could, with Brianna's help. She was always oh so clever with the
Let me help you.
This indicates playback without certainty. Oh, you know? Just so I avoid...
electrostatic discharge. Stand clear.
Just so I avoid,
The machine is overheating.
just that way I avoided killing them. Maybe they'll, you know, who knows? Maybe they'll rethink their lives, get their shit together once this is all through. I would hate to rob them of that chance. Genuinely speaking. Especially because it sounds like a lot of these folks are people who just genuinely were given a shite hand in life. And so they were just trying to, you know, get, like, something a little better for themselves. And I can't fault them for that. It just massively sucks that the person who they ended up, like, falling in with was Delilah. I almost called her Briarwood, and that's not the right thing. To the Duchess Lucille Clothilda. I hope this note finds you in good health. You was the first such correspondence offering me fealty and officially denouncing the murderous Emily Caldwin. Swift actions such as yours deserve reciprocity. Come join me in a dinner in your honor. My kitchen will prepare jellied oysters, herring and gravy, and some of those unusual Morlayan clams that thrive only in brackish waters. Let it be tomorrow evening, for I'm eager to show how I feel towards one who's so quick to change their allegiance. Empress Delilah Caldwin. I'm guessing that things did not go terribly well for said individual, given that they are now, you know, dead in a latrine. Which, I'm torn on. On one hand, mood because cutthroats and traitors, but also, on the other hand, don't have a whole lot of other choice.
Playback for detection registered. Displays if someone eludes the machine.
I forget. Can I burn your shit off? I don't know, but I'm actually going to need to be very quiet because
Enemy evasion. Successful.
thank you for being so cooperative in your dying today. I do hope your experience was welcome, or I do hope your experience was satisfactory. I need to return to the floor below me at some point to get that one thing. Is that another glitching? Yes, it
The
is.
machine has detected something.
What's going on? Better have a look.
Detection.
There was someone.
There we go. Wait, where's your friend? You had a little friend. There's your little friend. I did not expect the
Playback for detection registered.
Thank you. I'll be taking that. It does low-key annoy me that you can't one-shot those if you, like, aim really well.
Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear.
Meh, I think he killed one of them? But, as I mentioned before, I don't really care much about accidental deaths. Like, I'm not gonna try to kill these fucks, but, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna reload just because I killed one on accident. Not these bitches. Where's that plaque, though? I do require the plaque. There we go. I'm sure there's probably things in here, because it wouldn't be proper blasphemy without putting things in here. That looks like a painting.
Why is there a tree in the middle of the chapel?
Audiograph.
It worked. I painted the chapel, but added a tree to the painting. After arranging the runes across the chair, both pure and corrupted, I was able to transpose the chapel made of paint with the one made of stone. With more runes, I should be able to do the same to all the Empire.
Oh.
This will be my greatest undertaking.
Right.
Transposing my painting. The world as it should be. With this wretched dung heap we're all born into. At last, all will be made proper and good.
Don't get me wrong, that's a really cool idea, but you're doing it both wrong and also for the wrong reasons. Like, okay, I've been a little bit of a brain rot with a very particular universe that is also rated M, shall we say. We're like super powerful plant people who make everything better. And, like, it's a post-scarcity society, which honestly we are in. It's just we have human greed making it a problem. And Delilah if you were going to do something like that, like your goal was to make it a place where, you know, legitimately nobody would have to struggle because everyone has their things provided for them because, you know, we're beyond the need for the constant stress and abuse that capitalism puts us through, that would be wonderful. But you're doing it because you're a selfish bitch who feels slighted and feels like you're owed things just because of your birth, and you don't give a shit about the people that you're, like, being in control of. Delilah on Rune Harmony. Bending the energies of the void was tricky, but I've managed to corrupt the runes of bone for my great painting. I've got all the ingredients ready in the chapel. Dried kelp and algae for the moats, flowers from the greenhouse ground to dust and made into pigment, human bones infused with the fluids of terror and regret. Mustering patience, I will continue painting until the final rune is ready to affix to the throne. My throne. But harmony must be maintained between the corrupt runes and their pure counterparts. Two corrupt aligned with two of the purest. If this harmony is not observed, the magic of the painting could get twisted around and fail, or even turn against me.
Delilah's working on something terrible, but I might be able to sabotage it.
Yeah.
By crafting more corrupt runes, I could disrupt Delilah's painting.
I got the... Oh. Wait, no, this says workshop, not worship. I was like, okay, I've got... Open the journal, okay. Mission clue. Oh, do I need to actually go back and get pigment? Well, no, she said that there's... Oh. Hi, that pigment. I thought I was going to have to go all the way back out to the place where they were making it. Oh, for void's sake. That is a very fucked up, corrupt rune. Not gonna lie. Okay. I'm really surprised there weren't any runes in there. I'm also surprised there aren't any shrines in here, but I suppose Delilah wouldn't want a shrine to anyone other than her. So I suppose that scans. Okay, that's to the security room. Oh hey, this goes down. Wonderful. Because I need to go down. Oh hey, security room. Wonderful. Oh. Is there anyone actually down here? Okay, no. Cool. Though, what do you want to bet that replacing, like, restoring the power is gonna cause one of them to, like, appear down here? That's what I would do if I were in their situation. Oh, hey, cool! We're back to, like, the old, cool, like, the original styles of things. Don't get me wrong, I like the Karnaka style, but I also really like the Dunnnwall style of...
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
And a humming. Burning grease on the air, sister.
Yoop, there we go. Nope, not what I meant to do.
Belly rumble of machines digesting oils from the great leviathans of the deep.
We should see who tampers with the dead metal things.
Who tampers with the dead metal things? Well, I'll give you a hint. It's not someone who calls them dead metal things. See, I like how you got flung across the room and you're still alive. Very cool of you. Okay, no, nothing new. Cool. Which one's further away? Okay, so I'll walk onto you first, because you're closer. Apologies if I'm incredibly sniffly. I don't know why, but something in the air is messing with my nose more than per usual. That's something I should look up how to sound gate, because that would be incredibly useful, and make me far less self-conscious about recording. Let's see. Hello? Is anyone else home? Hello? Oh shit! Hi! You're still there. Well, tits. I am all out of normal crossbow bolts.
Unauthorized presence.
I mean, if y'all want to go take those out yourself, I'm not going to complain.
Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear.
Whatever then.
Combat Protocol 6. Quarry lost.
Quarry lost. I do like how, despite the fact that all of them are like, ah yes, you know, Delilah's blessings flowed through me, or you know, whatever, like they're all like super powerful and everything. Super powerful witches and all that fun jazz. Still, oh wait, did you die? I thought. Wait, hold on. Oh, you're barricaded in, okay. You're not like an actual threat. Did they just, like, did y'all just wipe each other out? Because it's kind of hot. Can I talk to you? Oh, this isn't wise. I'm gonna do it, but I might quick load afterwards.
So here we are, where my dear lying half-sister Jessamine and I played as children. Where your mother bedded your father, then gave birth to you.
That's a very creepy way of saying that.
Murdered by Dowd and his black-hearted crew.
Mm-hmm.
The place that ruined both our lives.
Both
You have a
ours?
twisted view of the world, and I have no idea whether you're telling the truth or not. But it doesn't matter.
Very, very true. It does not matter. I am going to utterly ruin you. Also, I really, like, I'd forgotten, because, again, I have played this definitively. Oh, hi, that's where you are. Okay. No, you didn't actually die. Oh, Void. Don't worry, I'll come get you in a second, dude. I just need to get my plaque, and then we'll be cool. Do. Looking all around. Of course, there's a bone charm in there. Can I? I'm gonna try something that might maybe backfire. Because I don't think that those...
Help me! Someone! Anyone! Help me! Someone! Anyone!
Okay, so he is in there, but I don't see any... I don't see anything that indicates like a secret passage, or more notably a rat passage. Oh, though, wait, hold on. If this is the right floor that I'm thinking of, I should maybe not sprint just yet. Whoops! Oh wait, I'm out of those. Well, I have one, but still. Headshot. Don't worry, that shouldn't kill her. Though, again, like I said, even if it does, not particularly my concern. If you can't tell, I really take great exception to these witches. Like, I'm all for bettering yourselves. I'm all for using the arcane to do so. But when you stop giving a shit about other people and stop giving a shit about making sure that you don't hurt other people, then you just become a despicable individual in my book. And I don't much care for those sorts of individuals. Oh hey, you look like a thing. You're not a thing, you look like a thing though. Audiograph.
Mary Kate, what's this then? Did you grow up in the country, dear? Out in the sticks? It's an audiograph machine. But what's it for? It enables important people to record their voices. A prince's order for war, a matron's business instructions, or a lover's hungry words dripping with honey.
Honey, sure, that's what they're dripping with.
One lost in despair before jumping from a bridge.
Also a thing we've seen.
Will live on, even after I'm dead and gone.
Well, with any luck, you're not one of the ones who have been killed because you were, like, something went wrong. Hopefully. But I can't promise that. Oh, hello. Headshot. Oh. Well, that was productive. Ah, wait. Okay. I shot you with a non-lethal bolt, though. It does still work. Wonderful.
Mother's old secret chamber is connected to my safe room, which leads up to the throne room.
Oh. Well, that's really cool. I'll stay here for now, because I want to finish getting those things. But that's really cool. I forgot about that. Like, I remember that passageway was there, because this is the same building. But oh, this is the room that I was... Oh, cool. Now, how do I get inside that one glitching room? Bone charm! Mary Kate's diary. The high and mighty overseer himself was here when Delilah took the throne. The look on his face as she vanquished Emily the False and her Circonan father will forever keep a candle flame flickering in my heart. Watching him beat a frantic retreat, knowing he'd return with others of his bloviating sect, knowing they would fall before us, it was delicious. The tower is ours now. Dunnnwall and Karnaca are ours. Soon two of the oracular sisters, and when my mistress finishes her painting, we will own all the empire. Mary Kate. But what about Ashley? I genuinely love how I have not actually used a health potion this entire glitching mission. Okay. There was one secret passageway that was all like... Is there a way that I can, like, talk to you? Oh, there we go. Probably. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is a bathroom. I mean, good choice. You have running water. Well, sorry, I wasn't gonna choke you out, but apparently... Oh, you're not even named. You probably don't even have dialogue. Okay, cool. Well, that being the case, these are probably all mine anyway, so... For a second I was like, why are there people? They're corpses. There's the bone charm. Fire starter. Where's that from? Why did I say it like that again? Oh, I think I know. Maybe? Actually, no I don't. Anyway. Okay, you know, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of vertical unwiseness for this particular mission, because everything is inside. And there's not a particularly large amount of vertical space to be climbed. Okay, so there's also there to climb through. Oh, this is like the Overseer. Like, this used to be where like the Overseer was, I think, in the last game. Yeah, and then here's where we went to go find his secret hidey hole, because I can never pass up the chance to, like... Oh, the Royal Protector's room!
Seeing the tower like this.
I can only imagine. This is Dad's room. I forgot that we get to see this place. This is so cool! I mean, obviously it's in ruins, but, like... I don't know. It's cool seeing Dad's room. I know I'm not actually Emily, but, like, it's still cool seeing Corvo's room. I mean, like, obviously I've been here before. Aw, see? Confirmed. Is Dad. I love the Corvo. Aww. I love the Atano Caldwin family. Oh, Royal Protector's room again? Okay, cool. We were just there. That's blocked off. Okay. I think it's time to go back to Mom's room and go to the throne room. Go to Tower Safe Room. Heck yeah. Also, this dress is really pretty. It's lots of lace, and I'm a slut for lace. I love it so much. It's very pretty. Like I said, probably the most expensive thing that I own as far as clothing goes. Where'd my knife go? Oh, there's my knife.
You will take me back and die at my hands.
Bitch, you wish. You know, it'd be really cool to say something really, like, smart and, like, respectful and poignant whenever I, like, knock you out. I'm going to intentionally meme as hard as I fucking can whenever I, get to you. Ramsey's improvised diary. I trust I'll only be locked away here for a short time. I intend to record my thoughts for for during a confinement, the gentleman must find ways to keep his mind alert. Additionally, one should engage in strenuous exercises to retain vigor. Therefore, I have performed a dozen lunge-style exertions for my legs. Feeling quite revitalized. I need to do those. Day 4. I am frustrated to have been left here for so long, though it is understandable. Duke Abel and Delilah have just acquired the throne and have many urgent tasks to perform. I hope I am not forgotten amidst the other duties. But how could they forget me? It was I who tipped the scales in their favor. 10 squats performed today. Day 7. If I am meant to be humbled by this imprisonment, then let it be known I am humbled. Perhaps my role is not so important, yet I did play a part, and I hope to continue to be of service. Marched in place. Day 12. Have they no pity? The briefest audience. That is all I ask. Empress, Delilah, Duke Abel, I will grovel before you. I beg you. Don't you want to see your Ramsay crouch and snivel? I am ready. Oh, darling. That is adorable. That's so cute how quickly you went from, oh yes, I'm so important, to, oh yes, please, I'll beg, just please let me out, just, I'll be a good boy, I'll beg. That's adorable. Do I have anything I can use to... Let's see. I don't think I'll be needing this, so... I also know it won't do anything. But it pleases me a great deal. I hope you feel that whenever you're unfrozen. If I can unfreeze you. I don't actually know if that's an option. You know, so many people are performing or practicing bad... Mrs. Pilson! That's the doll in the first game that I was like, I'm curious if you can find her, and you can't in the first game, but you can in this one. That makes me happy. But so many people are like practicing bad fire safety with their candle management. That's written in weird bullshit language, which isn't even void language. Like outsider mark language. That is a very distinct language that is not what is being written there. I should know. I looked into that a lot. I don't get the point of what that's trying to say, but that's fine. Also, not me getting distracted because of a shadow cast by my rotating ring light made it look like something was moving out of the corner of my eye. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Alright, is there anything? No. Oh, just a, universal distortion in that direction. Good to know. Don't worry, I'm gonna fucking... I'm going. Hold your fucking... Hold thine... Well, not horses. But, hold thine patience. Do you have hounds with you? You do have hounds with you. Okay, so, I guess body horror warning. Because I found this out because I had to go through this part a little bit whenever I was trying to get screenshots for Final Area. One of the things that's going to happen is going to involve swords going in and being pulled out of somebody's body. So, I don't know exactly when, because combat's going to be a little bit chaotic, because I'm going to have to take out both the dogs and then her. But, yeah, just a heads up, I do apologize. Delilah, will you fall for that? I don't have... I don't have actual, stealth darts, but I bet... What? I'm very confused, but I'm not going to question it too much. Okay, then. Well, whatever the fuck that was. Well, you know, fuck it. Let's do this. So, yeah, come here, Aunt Delilah.
What's Delilah done to my throne?
Die! Ugh. Ugh, that's very satisfying, but unfortunately not very effective. Hey, I have something of yours. Take it back!
Please, you've brought me back my spirit. Follow me, dear Emily, and see how I will reshape all things.
Your haircut looks different. It looks much worse. It looks very Karen-y. You have a very twisted idea how the world should be, and I don't like it. Oh no! Now Emily is a Heartless. So there's also apparently an ending where you don't save whoever got frozen in stone, but I don't know how.
If I
Oh, sorry. I cut you off, Emily. Oh wait, hold on. Is that just gonna do it all on its own, or do I still need to actually go in? Okay, I do still need to actually go in. Bye, Dad. I'll see you soon. I promise, you'll be safe. But, like, it's also really fucked up, because if you, like, beat the game without saving the frozen person, the achievement is known as, like, you know, depending on who you choose, either, like, my daughter or my father is safe. And that's just really fucked up to me. That, like, there's an option where you can just be like, no, I know they're safe. That's fine, just leave them in stone. No! Very much no? Also, Lily, why aren't you just going straight for her? Well, 'cause she's clever. And she has hidden clones of herself? That will, you know, do this bullshit. Normally, though, previously, I thought I could just knock them out if I found them before they found me. Let's see. This place looks really cool. I really wish you, weren't... Like, don't get me wrong. Things are far from perfect, as they were in Dunnnwall. But, like, people had, you know, choice and agency? And, you're here trying to take away their agency and shit, and, that doesn't fly. I'm not a fan of that. In the slightest. So, I'm going to have to very politely... I'm gonna have to very politely, refuse that proposal? Just on the very, very basic premise that we do not stand like mind-controlled empires. We're not here for that. We don't think that's cool. I think that might be all the rest. Which means, of course, there is at least one more I'm missing, probably. But for now... Is that all of them? That'll be very convenient if that is all of them. Wait, where'd you go?
Shall we have to knock you out, Delilah? Hmm? But you're just not gonna be a good Empress, eh, sorry? So you can just stay here forever.
Wait, who's seeing me? Oh! I thought I'd already gotten you. Oh! Interesting. Well, that's fine. Okay, so you body swapped. Interesting. Well, that's good to know. Because you should have... Where else? So there's you, obviously. Where's the last one? Because I killed one over here. Or maybe she just always keeps one in reserve. Is that it? Is that... Because, not gonna lie, that would be a little... Well, that would be a tiny... Or wait, is it just that there's one over here that I didn't realize because it was part of the crowd? No? I think she just outright spawns another one, which is kind of bullshit, not gonna lie. It kind of feels like, you know, if you, go through the trouble of getting all the others. So, are you the real one? Oh, what the fuck? I am very confused. Okay, fine then. Well, if you're a duplicate, then... Oh, shit. Okay, so all of you are gone. I mean, probably, but, you know, you don't seem to be seeing me at the moment, so it seems to have some use.
I almost had you at Brigmore.
Shall we, Delilah?
Delilah on the throne. The painting should trap her in her own fantasy world.
It'd be so much more it'd be more viscerally satisfying to put a bullet between your eyes. But given that this is the way that you see the world, and how it should be, I think leaving you here will be, in the long run, more satisfying. Bye, Delilah.
I have to eliminate Delilah in one way or the other.
And then... Oh, wait. Oh, I have to actually put her on this throne. Well, okay, fine. If I have to. I thought I'd try to leave her on that one. Do 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 do. Okay. Oops. Well, you said you wanted a phone, so, you know, here you go.
You wanted to rule a world of your own, Delilah. So be it.
Yeah. Bye.
Last, what I've always deserved. My justice. Now what's always been marred and distorted will be perfect.
Correct.
So long. Sing my songs and lick my flesh. Worship me.
I'll pass. If you weren't such a bitch, I'd consider. But okay, so I really don't know how to do the really sad, disturbing ending. I really don't. I don't know how hard I'm really gonna try. I have one thought, and that is just to go back to like leave the throne room. Like, I'm gonna like go back to the previous zone. Like go back to the secret passageway and see if that will be like enough to trigger that, because otherwise I'm gonna go and you know, we'll go save Corvo. I'm actually not very curious what even that ending would be, because I know what the ending for the one where you save Corvo is, but like, because like it is. Yeah, no, I don't know. Cool. Because I remember I was experimenting a little bit whenever I was getting screenshots for thumbnails, and because I did that weeks ago, because I was bored at my day job, and there wasn't like an option to leave Corvo in stone. It's just you interact with Corvo and you see him.
Ramsey?
Yes, it's Ramsey, not Dave Ramsey. Or Chef Ramsey. I really don't know. Oh wait, hold on. Revive your father. I swear I saw another option a second ago besides revive your father. Delilah's diary. These statues, words cannot describe how I loathe them, but it was their own fault. They approached me without the proper respect. I could see what they were thinking. It was their eyes that gave them away. So now they are stone and I am the one who looks upon them with scorn. They think I'm not as regal as Jessamine. Emily is nothing, we all know that. But they compare me to my half-sister, and find me wanting. Is my manner not as refined as Jessamine's? I practiced diction right along with her, in secret anyway, hidden in her closet, tucked between the fabric of her suits, clothes that should have been mine. I wish Jessamine were alive, to see that now I am the one donned in silks. Silks, have they served me well? One by one, all my friends and allies have been eliminated. I rule over statues, mute and cold. They disgust me. Nothing is how I imagined it would be. There is still hope. Even now I work on a painting that has no equal. With it I create a perfect world where they will look on me with awe. They will love me without restraint or condition. The world as it should be. See, yeah, no, that's why, that's very loath of you, Delilah, and that's exactly why I fucking hate you. Okay, like, I have one thought, and that's just try harming the statue? But, like, I don't have I have revive. Like, I don't see anything that's like, oh, just, put him in storage or something. Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's just move forward. Plus, it's not like I actually wanted to leave him there anyway. I thought it'd be fun to show, but I literally don't know. Admittedly, it's not explained how we do this. Just, Delilah's gone.
Father.
What happened?
Let's sit down. I'll explain it all.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, I killed 6. Yeah, that's fine. Overall chaos level? Whoa! Wonderful. Cool, and I found everything. Captain's quarters. Search Megan Foster's quarters aboard the Dreadful Whale. World as it should be. Trapped Delilah forever within her own world, painting and ruling over an imagined world. Heart of the tower. Reached the Royal Protector's chambers within Dunnnwall. Saving your father. Rescued Corvo Otano, breaking Delilah's magic. In the Coven's wake, address the survivors near Dunnnwall Tower over the street speaker system. I highly suggest looking at that song, by the way. Drunken Whaler. It's phenomenal. This is overall a very short episode. I'm not going to be going through the credits this time like I did last time. I mean, maybe a little bit, just to, like, talk, but...
And so a man born with the face of the Duke took his seat in Karnaca, ruling sympathy for those not born in a palace. The people were surprised by this sudden turn, but did not question their good fortune. In Dunnnwall, without ever realizing it, Delilah passed into an imagined world where her father's promises were fulfilled and her subjects would love her forever, as she sailed the ocean with a great fleet and trekked across the Pendician wastes.
Yeah, she can get fucked.
While in the true capital, Emily the Just, Emily the Clever,
hell yeah,
decades over a prosperous, mended empire with Corvo Otano by her side. In his day, Anton Sokolov fired the engines of industry, hurtling the empire into a more sophisticated age. He dallied with nobles, wayward artists, and great inventors alike, drinking in all that life could offer.
And also doing, war crimes along the way, technically.
Leaving Dunnnwall for the last time, he headed to the cold north, contented at last, on a final voyage to take him home.
I'm still torn on you.
There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
Yeah, that fucker. Okay. So interesting, so there's 3 options I think for Karnaca. Because if you leave the Duke there but like fuck everyone else up, the Duke kind of remains but has a really messed up council. If you like this one that we got, and then I think maybe if you like take out both of them or something, Corvo takes over as the person down there. I'm very confused as to why. Interesting. Maybe it's just because I didn't lethally annihilate him, or maybe it's because I gave the announcement speech and I was like, hey, everything's fine, I talked out with the Duke. Maybe that's why. But yes, so this has been Dishonored 2. I'm gonna... Let's see. Let's skip through the credits, because I think there might be... No? Wonderful. But yes, this has been Dishonored 2. I hope you all enjoyed it. I've had a blast. And also, some people might point out, well, hey, technically Death of the Outsider is technically a DLC for Dishonored 2, and that's kind of a weird area. Succinct version, it was originally planned to be a DLC, but then they decided to make it its own thing so that you wouldn't have to buy the second game to buy Death of the Outsider. if you didn't want to for some reason. So I will be starting that next week, so if you like Dishonored, keep your eye out for that. It's also fun. That is the last game of the Dishonored series, and then we will be moving on into games that you all have said you wanted to see, I believe. I'll need to go check the polls again, because I have, I've had options out there for people to be like, hey, I want to see you play this game, so for people can vote. It's essentially everything that's in my Steam and Epic libraries, more or less, with a couple other things thrown in from other game places. But I hope all of you really enjoyed this. I love this game so much. I am a little bit sad that the second one didn't have quite as much of a walkthrough of how everybody was affected. Because the first one you saw how you at least kind of heard where everyone that you took out ended up. You heard where Emily ended up. You heard a lot more details versus here it was well, okay, you freed the place, you trapped Delilah, Karnaka is taken over, kind of cool, and then there's mysterious lead into the DLC. But I don't know, it doesn't feel like they explain as much, which it's still fine. I still love it a lot. But I wish we would have gotten a little bit more. I will say to kind of use some terminology I've seen in other content creators who do similar reviews for things. I would say this is a good sequel. It does have a couple pitfalls, but I am still very glad that they made it, because I can never have too much Dishonored content. That's why I love Blades in the Dark, and it's also why I'm really glad there's an actual Dishonored tabletop system. I've played Blades, I haven't played the tabletop system, but both are really cool. I love The Outsider. I love so much about just this. This world, this setting, just everything. I love it. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful time. I'll probably post pictures of me in this outfit on socials again, just because I really like this outfit. It's really pretty. I should maybe wear this more often. I don't know. It's a full length. This. You can't see it, but I'm wearing an actual full length dress that has a slight train and everything. So it's very pretty. Do I turn? No, I won't change the lights. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I can't wait to play more things for you. I'm so glad you came along with me for this journey. And for now, don't forget to be kind to yourselves and one another. And now, it's time for some very important thanks. Infinite thanks to my Voidizians over on Ko-fi, Darius, and Sarah Senpai. If you'd like to see your name on the screen, or gain access to other wonderful boons, such as choosing what games I play, Discord access, the chance to sell me your immortal soul, and much, much more, check out my Ko-fi link in the description. And as always, don't forget to hydrate, masticate, and medicate.